Hey, how you guys doing? My name's Nev, and I'm here with Jeremiah. Jeremiah, congratulations on becoming a physical therapist. What advice do you have to someone that's first generation that wants to go into physical therapy?
I would say, first off, always ask for help. This is like a lifelong learning experience for me, even though that I'm at this milestone. Definitely the resources of it. If you really know that you thrive in a team setting and you thrive being hands-on and communicating with people, of course, I would definitely consider looking into that, get a mentor. But as far as just like the discipline, there's discipline in many goals and dreams that we have that we're going for. But as a physical therapist, I think the biggest journey for me was just understanding not everybody receives feedback or just advice or information the way that you would expect to as a person. And honestly, for me, it made me become more organized. It made me be able to articulate myself better, because a big part of being a health provider is not just what you know, but how you can convey it to somebody. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Okay, for a student coming out of high school going into undergrad, is there a particular major that they should choose, or what classes should they be taking?
Definitely health sciences, or just anything where try to look at some schools that you always wanted to go to. There's definitely some prerequisites. They'll tell you what specific individual classes to take, and then a lot of majors, they'll kind of tell you what's in that catalog. But my best advice is just starting with that scroll one, ask for kind of help. Most schools have advice where you can kind of see which programs can give you the smoothest route, because at the end of the day, like, everything's not given to us, especially if it's first generation. Like, there was a lot of things where I had to ask for help myself. I didn't have all the resources, but God is able, and don't doubt yourself. That's the number one thing I would say. You're gonna fall, but the righteous man gets back up 7 times if he falls 7 times. So don't worry about mistakes. Just definitely just take it a step at a time. Look what you got to do, make it plan, and let God order your steps.
And in those classes, is there a particular type of GPA they should be looking for, or what grade should a student like that maintain?
Right, I know it fluctuates, but mainly it's been around like a 3.5. And that's just if you want to definitely get some support scholarship-wise. And me saying that because, again, first generation, you want to take that load off your family as much as you can. But schools do it accept 3.0. It depends on the scenario as well. So even if your GPA is up or down, that's not the whole picture of you. Definitely try to get active, get involved, and try to definitely put yourself in many different avenues, because they do look at the person as a whole in the applications.
And is there an entry test that you have to take going into physical therapy school, GRE or MCAT? What test do you
Definitely
have to take?
GRE. I would definitely go ahead and try to see if you can get they offer a lot of free courses to start off, especially if you do like Kaplan or like other companies like that, just to kind of try them out. I know everyone's learning style is different. And again, kind of just to add to it, I think the greatest thing you could do is find how you learn. Everyone learns different, no matter what you're majoring in, and definitely ask help to figure out what fits for you.
And you mentioned Kaplan. What resources should a student use for the GRE? Should they be doing practice questions? Should they just be doing content, a mixture of both? Or
I have a sports background, so I would say practice like you're about to play in the game. So definitely take a test to see where you are, just to see where you are in that field, see where your weak points are, start from there, reassess, and continue to build from there, brick by brick.
And then my last question for you is, what does a study schedule look like while studying for the entry-level exam for the GRE? Is it wake up at 8 o'clock, go to the gym, 9 to 10, practice questions, or?
I would say do it early. Consider the gym, consider those times with your friends and family as something to treat yourself, because at the end of the day, when you treat yourself first, you're able to be a better person for your loved ones around you. So definitely kind of start that first. Have like a schedule from there, especially in the beginning, to gauge and see how long it takes, and then kind of make a schedule from there. Plan your breaks. Don't plan your workload, because eventually that'll flow naturally. You have something to look forward to work towards versus just studying in that grind.
Got it. And my last question for you, if you were to give thanks to one person, who would it be?
All day, God Almighty, all day. Like, it kept my family strong, it kept my mind strong, and I know it's men's mental awareness month, but just definitely keeping my prayers and being transparent with him during my ups and downs. No mountaintops made without valleys, so definitely just know there will be hard times, But again, it doesn't matter about where you are now; it's how you finish.
All right, thank you, Dr. Hughley. And to the next physical therapist out there, don't forget to pass on your knowledge.